Have you thought about if Donald Trump wins? Have you thought about the possibility he might use the power of the federal government against you personally?
You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the one kid. You're that one kid, pal.
I'm the kid.
Yeah, I have, but I'm comforted in the fact that he's coming after you first.
That makes you feel better?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the epic smackdown between George Clooney and Donald Trump? It's like a Hollywood blockbuster, but with more Twitter drama and less CGI. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Clooney's witty comeback left Trump fuming.
I don't know if you've seen this, but he posted in July. So now fake movie actor George Clooney,
Yeah.
he doesn't know that movies are fake, does he?
I don't think so.
Clooney should get out of politics and go back to television. Movies never really work for him.
I will if he does.
Who never
Hannibal
came
Lecter
close
is his guy.
to making a great movie, is getting into the act. He's turned on Crooked Joe like the rats they both are. What does Clooney know about anything?
And now the internet can't stop talking about it. But what exactly did Clooney say that got under Trump's orange skin? Stick around to find out. All right, folks, grab your popcorn, because this Hollywood-Washington showdown is heating up faster than a microwave burrito. Our favorite silver fox, George Clooney, decided to play political pundit, and boy, did he stir the pot? Picture this. Clooney, probably sipping on a fancy espresso in his Italian villa, drops an op-ed bomb that's got everyone talking. He tells Biden to step aside, and suddenly the whole town's buzzing like a beehive that's been whacked with a stick. Talk about spicy coffee talk. Now, you know who can't resist a good celeb feud? Yep, our old pal, Donnie Diapers. As soon as Clooney's words hit the internet, Trump's Twitter fingers started twitching faster than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. It's like his spidey sense for drama went into overdrive. Can't you just see it? Clooney, cool as a cucumber, probably didn't even look up from his espresso. Meanwhile, Trump's sitting in Mar-a-Lago.
I try to get behind things that I think I could have. At least I can help bring attention to it. I can't change things. We're not a government, my wife and I. We try to get involved in things that we think we can, and we fail. I fail most often. Failed a lot in Darfur, failed a lot, quite honestly, but it's worth the journey. And I'm worried about the coarsening of America. I'm worried about how we celebrate unkindness.
Furiously typing with those tiny hands of his, face getting redder by the second. It's comedy gold, I tell you. Feuding with celebs is practically Trump's favorite hobby at this point. It's like he's collecting them like Pokemon cards. Gotta fight 'em all. But seriously, how many times has he gone toe-to-toe with the glitterati? It's enough to make you wonder if he's auditioning for a reality show called Celebrity Apprentice Twitter Edition. As the tension builds, we're all on the edge of our seats. What insult will Trump cook up this time? Will it be as half-baked as a burnt steak, as transparent as a bad spray tan? The suspense is killing us. And then, drumroll please, Trump drops his devastating comeback. Are you ready for this earth-shattering, mind-blowing insult? He calls Clooney a fake movie actor. Ouch, Donnie. Did you stay up all night thinking of that zinger? I mean, come on. That's like calling water wet or saying the sky is blue.
Broadway debut, which I found kind of crazy that you'd never...
It's pretty stupid.
You've never been on Broadway.
No, I've never. I did one play. I'd done a lot of plays in L.A.,
Right.
but I did one play at Steppenwolf about 30 years ago. It's been a long time.
Have you thought about writing an op-ed in the Times asking him to step down? Because it worked once. Why not try it again?
Yeah, he's a big fan of mine. And I'm a wreck. I'm a nervous
Are
wreck.
you?
Sure. I mean, it's a very intimidating world.
Did you feel like this is something you need to check off? Did
you say check off?
career-wise?
As time went on, it felt like maybe I should do it. And I have to say, I'm terrified and it's exciting. We're going to live in New York for a while and try to not destroy Broadway alone.
Talk about a swing and a miss. Well, folks, Just when we thought this political soap opera couldn't get any juicier, Jimmy Kimmel decided to throw his hat into the ring. And boy, did he come out swinging. Our favorite late-night funny man invited none other than George Clooney to his show. And you could practically hear the collective gasp from Trump Tower to Timbuktu. Now, Kimmel's no stranger to taking jabs at the Donald. In fact, he's made it his nightly ritual, like brushing his teeth or checking under the bed for MAGA monsters. But this time, he had a secret weapon. Hollywood's silver-tongued fox himself, George Clooney. As the studio lights dimmed and the audience leaned in, you could feel the excitement crackling in the air. Would Clooney take the high road and rise above Trump's playground insults, or would he dive headfirst into the mud pit and start slinging some grade-A Hollywood dirt? The tension was thicker than Trump's spray tan as Kimmel set the stage. He jokingly suggested that Clooney should pen another op-ed, this time asking Trump to step down. Can you imagine? It'd be like asking a toddler to give up their favorite toy. Good luck with that, Jimmy. But the real magic happened when Clooney finally unleashed his comeback. The audience held their breath, waiting for the zinger that would make headlines. And boy, did he deliver. With perfect comedic timing, Clooney quipped that he'd run for president if Trump did. The studio erupted in laughter and applause, probably loud enough to wake up Sleepy Joe himself. It was like watching a masterclass in comedic destruction.
You know, our news anchors have really taken a...
Could be. I don't know who'd play Sean Hannity. Maybe you should do it.
Yeah, how long will you be on Broadway?
9 years, they tell me.
Yeah, is that right?
It's longer than I thought the run. No,
Yeah, you know
we
what?
just saw your acting
That
just
might
now.
be nice. Yes, thank you for including me in that.
Oh, you were very... Did you guys like his acting in that? It was great.
Clooney and Kimmel tag-teamed their Trump takedown, trading barbs and witty remarks faster than you can say fake news. The audience was eating it up, their laughter a stark contrast to the crickets that usually follow Trump's attempts at humor. But here's the kicker, folks. This wasn't just about landing sick burns and getting laughs. Nope, this playful yet pointed exchange between Kimmel and Clooney was doing something bigger. It was shaping how we talk about celebrities getting involved in politics. Who knew that between the jokes and the jabs, we'd be witnessing a masterclass in public discourse? Looks like our buddy Trump got schooled on the small screen. And it's not just about the laughs. Research shows these late-night shows are like political boot camps for viewers. So, when Clooney dropped his zinger on Kimmel's couch, he wasn't just cracking jokes, he was shaping minds, folks. But here's the real kicker. In this circus of celebs playing politics and politicians acting like reality stars, who's really running the show? Is it the orange-tinted Twitter addict or the silver fox with the $1 million smile? Maybe it's Jimmy Kimmel, the puppet master of punchlines. One thing's for sure, Trump might want to stick to feuding with folks who can't act. At least then, he'd have a fighting chance of not looking like a total doofus. But hey, where's the fun in that? Keep 'em coming, Donny Diapers. We could all use a good laugh.